game up, Ravens at the Browns, and the Browns squeak out a win here, folks. And one of our bonus picks, another pick that we hit right, Browns on the money line. And once again, it's just not all the picks that we hit, but it's also the picks that we told y'all to stay away from. We told y'all to stay away from the Cowboys -6 because we didn't love swallowing that many points. And why is that? Because it's a division rival game, and Washington came back in the second half and only lost by 7. So yes, the Cowboys still cover the 6, but it's still a too close for comfort bet. Same thing here. We didn't like the Browns -3. That's why we just bet the Browns on the money line, and they win by 2 after they had a big time 24-6 lead. The Ravens are allowed to come back. Browns flounder in the second half. So telling you to stay away from the Browns, swallowing the points, all that, just bet them on the money line. Folks, all of our information, everything that we said last week was absolutely right. So once again, buckle up for this week. All right, we bet on Kevin Stefanski this week. Big time game for Kevin Stefanski. Now he gets the win, but unfortunately, this Browns team floundered offensively in the second half. No points in the second half. Allowed Tyler Huntley to come back and almost win this game for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson goes down really early in the game. I don't think he even made it out of the first quarter, did he? When did he officially go down? Kind of really right at the start of the second quarter, Lamar Jackson goes down. So basically the entire game, no Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens still get it done in the second half. So we still give a little credit to Tyler Huntley for being accurate, and I believe he didn't turn over the ball, correct? Or no, he did fumble twice. Okay, I apologize for that. 2 fumbles here by Tyler Huntley. That's not good. A fumble 6, not good. And then another fumble, taking you out of field goal position at the Cleveland 12-yard line. So 2 big catastrophic mistakes here by the Ravens. But are you seeing a pattern, folks? The Ravens still only lose by 2 points with multiple turnovers. They just get it done, folks. They can overcome whatever it is. Great coaching, great locker room, everybody buying in. Give John Harbaugh a ton of credit for that. But then on the flip side, we're looking to give credit to Kevin Stefanski this week for the win, but I don't know if we can give him the full 100% of credit for letting the Ravens with Tyler Huntley on the road come back and almost upset your team. We still give Kevin Stefanski the credit for the win, his first win here against the Ravens in Cleveland. Very well done. But man, oh man, this Browns team, this is not a scary team. You should not be afraid of the Browns if you're facing them. This offense is so gosh dang inconsistent, folks. It was so tightened up. It was so buttoned up last season. It was fantastic, but it's been so downhill and inconsistent, up and down, bumpy, hilly, whatever you want to describe it for this Browns team. So little disappointed in Kevin Stefanski overall, but he got it done at the end of the day. I guess we give him a little credit. They allow the Ravens get the ball. They get the onside kick. Jeez Louise. A minute left. They can't drive. They don't move the ball at any. So, yes, they got the onside kick, but Kevin Stefanski put his foot down defensively a little bit with the final minute. So, oh, man. And all they needed was a field goal. Man, oh, man. All right, let's start here with the Browns since they got the win. Baker Mayfield goes 22 of 32. Real solid production right here. Really efficient. 22 of 32. We get 68%, 190 yards, still dinking and dunking, which is kind of what, Baker Mayfield is. Ryan Tannehill-esque. We're not expecting or really wanting to see this man purely drop back 45 times a game. He only had 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he did not fumble. Let's see where this interception came by Baker Mayfield, and it came in the second quarter, and it results into 3 points for the Ravens. Once again, Baker Mayfield's very unclutch. You're trying to, put away this game. It's 17-0. You throw the interception, and now it's 17-3. You breathe life a little bit into the Ravens. Now, the Ravens didn't really take 100%, advantage of that, still only put up 6 points for the entire first half and didn't really, get going until fourth quarter where they put up 13 points. But you still could have potentially changed the outcome of the game. So we need Baker to be so much more better down the field and more consistent without turning over the ball. And so far, we haven't seen that. And once again, yes, the Browns got the win, but just like the Cowboys, I don't know if we moved them up in our power rankings at all, folks. All right, running game here. I believe Kareem Hunt got injured real early on in this game. So once again, they've got great running backs here, but Kareem Hunt not able to stay really healthy. Nick Chubb, 17 rushes for only 59 yards, a little lackluster overall. Dearness Johnson, 4 rushes for 22 yards, and Baker Mayfield took off 6 times for only 14 yards. All right, who was Baker Mayfield throwing the ball to? We had Donovan Peoples-Jones, 5 catches for 90 yards. Jarvis Landry, 5 catches, 41 yards in the score. We had Austin Hooper, 5 catches for 30 yards and a touchdown as well. And Kareem Hunt, 2 catches for 13 yards. All right, now the Ravens now. Lamar Jackson, he went 4 for 4 passing. Was this man Wendy's? Because he went 4 for 4. 4 for 4, 100% completion percentage for Lamar Jackson, but only for 17 yards. No touchdown, no interception before he went out. And then Tyler Huntley fills in for the rest of the game and had a decent performance. And we'll probably watch, we may watch Tyler Huntley on Wednesday in our film study just because we don't know what's going on with Lamar Jackson. Carted off the field. Ankle injury, lower foot injury. We'll know more probably as this week progresses, hopefully by Wednesday. If Lamar Jackson's good to go this week, we won't watch Tyler Huntley because there's no reason to. But if they're relying on Tyler Huntley for the rest of the season, then we got to see if this man can play in reevaluating the Ravens' buyability, bettability, believability. So Tyler Huntley goes 27 of 38. That's really solid. 71%. I got to give the kid credit. 270 yards, not dinking and dunking. 1 touchdown, no pick. Those 2 fumbles truly lost him the game. So if he can clean up those turnovers, the Browns maybe lose this game. Once again, why we can't give that much credit to Kevin Stefanski. Alrighty, the rushing attack here by the Ravens. We had Deontay Freeman, 13 rushes for 64 yards. Tyler Huntley, 6 rushes for 45 yards. We know he's the dual threat like Lamar Jackson. He can make the same runs. Obviously not as fast, not as athletic, and doesn't have that acceleration that Lamar has, but still a solid dual threat quarterback in this league. All right, and then who are these quarterbacks throwing the ball to? Well, we had Mark Andrews, leading receiver, 11 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown, targeted 11 times, 11 catches. That's 100% catch percentage, folks, to a tight end. Shout out Tight End University, baby. Mark Andrews also had that touchdown here to make it a close game, potentially to get back in it so they can, down 2 scores. They get the 7, still down 2. They get the onside kick. It's all because of Mark Andrews. Then we had Rashad Bateman, 7 catches for 103 yards. Fantastic. Marquise Brown, 5 catches for 41 yards. Devin Duvernay, 2 catches for 14 yards. So Tyler Huntley may be able to get it done without Lamar Jackson here, folks. Browns get the close win, 24-22.